And good morning once again. My name is Dunker, and here is my bike. Now it's time to say goodbye to Orlando. I have to go home now because I got to work tomorrow. And here's the hotel where I stayed. It's beautiful in there. I took some video, you saw. And gotta keep this as a souvenir, my name tag, and I've got my first Bitcoin wallet, and this is it's I'm gonna have to chat about this on the ride home. Just too much going through my head right now. I'll ride a bit and then talk, and then ride a bit and then talk, and hopefully it'll all come out making some kind of sense. I have been on the road for almost about an hour and a half on my way back home, and I wanted to start talking about the wonderful experience I had at the Bitcoin conference, Coins in the Kingdom. Then I went out to explore the hotel a bit, and I found out where the conference was going to be held, and I sat down and had some dinner at the cafe. I think it was called the Sundial Cafe with Joffrey's Coffee in the lobby of the hotel. It was really a really nice place, but it was really expensive. I got an Italian sub, like a 6-inch Italian sub, with a bag of potato chips and a little bowl of pasta salad, and it cost like $19. Oh no, I also got a cup of coffee, like a iced caramel coffee for like $19. I was like, wow, but this is Disney, I'm on vacation, freaking enjoy it. And it was really good. It was really good food. I enjoyed it immensely. I guess Google Maps has got me on the turn right on the Ponderosa Drive. She's so pleasant sounding. And then when I got back to my room, it was time for Free Talk Live. They had Daryl and Ellen, I believe, that night hosting for them. And I listened to the show as much as I could. I listened to like the first hour to hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of it. The stream kept cutting out because LTE and 4G cell phone signal in the hotel was pretty crappy. And I felt like it was almost a little minor conspiracy, because to buy Wi-Fi for the room was $8 a day. It was like $7.99 a day. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna buy Wi-Fi. I specifically saved up. I've been real frugal this month with not using my data, so I could keep the data for my trip. Anyway, I was starting to fade out a little, so I went to bed. Hey, I'm stopping for lunch here at a Winn-Dixie. Got me a sub and Mountain Dew, and just kind of hanging out. It's actually a very beautiful day. It's not quite as hot as I expected it would be. It's been a very pleasant ride. I'm kind of surprised. I'm having a better time riding home than I had riding to Orlando in the first place. Maybe it's because I know what to expect and I recognize some of the landmarks, or maybe it's just I want to get home. I don't know. Now I'm coming up on the no man's land area in the middle of the ride. Takes about 2.5 hours or so to get through it. I figured I'd do my next section of explaining about the convention here. I woke up the next morning and I went downstairs and got breakfast. I got a ham and cheese croissant and another one of those wonderful caramelized coffees. Excitement. I only got like 5 hours of sleep, maybe only 4. And so I got up early and I was there, and then I checked in to the convention and got my name tag, like a lanyard with my name on it. And within 20 minutes, I started meeting people who were there for the convention as well. I've got some of their information from some of the people I met. The convention began. Obviously, I can only talk about the panels that I personally attended. The first one I attended was the Welcome to Our Convention panel. And then I went right into Bitcoin for beginners. And it covered, I mostly know all the beginning stuff already. I really appreciated this. What was neat is they passed around paper wallets with a millicent or a bit cent on them, which is 0.01 Bitcoin, which at the time was about $3.50. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Got a little bit of free money. So that was technically my very first Bitcoin wallet. They taught us how to use the Bitcoin wallet software on a smartphone. I use blockchain, and I scanned the QR code, and boom, I have 0.01 Bitcoin in this wallet on my smartphone, in the blockchain wallet. And that was cool. I was like, wow, I am a Bitcoin dude now. That is cool. I'm gonna have to put my QR code at the top of the site so people can donate if they feel like it, of course. Maybe I'll put the QR code here. If somebody wants to help me out, I do have expenses. You know, I probably spend, I don't know, $1,000 a year on bicycle. And the next panel at the Coins in the Kingdom conference was a libertarian gubernatorial candidate for Florida. So he's running for governor of Florida. So I potentially could vote for the guy. Adrian Wiley, and his friend running in Congress, in the United States Senate, or United States Congress for Florida. His name is Lucas Overby. I'm an anarchist, so I believe that all politics is dirty and disgusting and should just be done away with altogether, and we should just be left alone to fend for ourselves and interact with each other peacefully. But they both had some really good things to say. The crux of the talk focused around the future of legality, like what kind of laws are going to come down the line in regards to Bitcoin. And what I found the most interesting and gives me a little bit of hope for the political process was that both of these gentlemen agreed that laws are not what is needed here. They both agreed, and Lucas even, Overby came right out and said, you know, keep this underground as possible for as long as possible. You don't want this to be legislated. You don't want this to be, you don't want regulations. But he says they are going to come. We have two choices. We can get out ahead of this and make reasonable regulations that most people agree on, or the various legal aspects of Bitcoin are going to shake out in the courts. And he says you do not want that, because you'll end up with a bunch of different precedents in all the different states, and that could potentially make transactions between people in different states very sketchy, you know, very unpredictable. Like what's legal in one state is not legal in the other. It's all scary. I like I said, I'm an anarchist, so fuck all the laws and just let us interact with each other peacefully. But I applaud them for their stance, and I applaud them for wanting to try to trudge through the mud and stay as clean as possible.
To be continued at dunkerbike.com.